Okay, guys, yesterday, Jeromie, aka Kake King, did a dirty delete. He put up a post, and I guess he had maybe posters, regret or remorse. I'm not sure. Anyway, it read, Tasha K. Boyd Davis, ain't no way in hell you came to my event, ate, drank, and enjoyed yourself, and left a horrible review on my website about the event not being worth the money. You were down bad for that one. You'll never, a bunch of R's, get another opportunity to play with me. It's always us. Now, I seen this on my timeline, and I said, well, ain't that about some? What is going on with these business owners? However, Darius Cooks does not fail us. When I tell you Darius Cooks be on everything involving this man in any controversy, Chef Carmen and Tay in any controversy, he be on it. So when I saw he put up a post, I was not shocked. However, he delivered because he put up the interaction between Kake King and the lady Tasha. Darius wrote, listen, if y'all ever get wind of me ever responding like this to a paying customer, I give you complete permission to whip my entire, we just gonna say, peach. Okay? I found that very interesting. We'll get to that later. Let's check out what the conversation was between Jeromie, aka Kake King, and this lady Tasha. So she wrote, I enjoyed supporting you and I love the book. If I had a complaint, it would be, 1, not enough VIP tickets. When another table opened up, those of us that purchased regular should have been given the opportunity to upgrade. LOL. I wanted the mixer. 2, there were basically no desserts left when it was our turn to eat and there was no fish. Just my opinion. Laugh out loud. Now, let me double back. When she mentioned about the VIP upgrade, she wanted the mixer. If you purchased a VIP table, it came with a mixer that he just launched not too long ago. Just my opinion, she continues, laugh out loud. You asked. The venue was beautiful and DJ was on point and the program flowed beautifully for the price. Not worth it. To support you, well worth it. That kind of threw me off. I was a little bit confused by the ending, but it ends up getting cleared up. Now, what I want you guys to take notice is it says response to anonymous. So this lady left an anonymous review. She did not leave a review on his website with her actual name. So when he put that post on social media, he actually outs her, right? He responds to her and says, you are dead wrong. Don't ever contact me again and you can both have your funky $99 back. I can't stand people like you. You will death reap. Ooh, child. She responds back and says, how you asked for my opinion? I didn't ask to give a review, but since you asked for one, I did. This was my opinion and my opinion only. I felt for $100 of it, if I was someone who didn't know you, it was not worth it. But for someone who follows you and loves your content, it was well worth it. My opinion. The pictures show items on the menu that my table never saw. So that was the clarification for me for the part that I was confused. She meant that for $100 for what they were given or the experience, it didn't make it worth it. But because she was there, because she supported him, it made it worth it. I said, okay, that makes sense. She said, I was not there for the food, but if I was, it was not worth it. I purchased 2 tickets. My friend is not on social media. She was not impressed. Her opinion. This was your review and you wanted an honest opinion, so I thought. And she, signed her name at the end. So what I gathered from this is because she said, you asked for my opinion. So I'm assuming he asked for the people that attended his book signing to leave reviews about what they thought about the event. And I guess he thought he was going to get like raving reviews. However, I don't think this review was even bad at all. I don't think it came close to being bad. I don't know if he was having a bad day, he was grumpy or what, but if he read it to understand, I don't think anything about that was bad. And I think it made sense. Like, if you paid $100 to attend an event and you didn't get what you felt you paid for, wouldn't you two think that it was not worth the money? You got up there when it was time for you to go eat. All the food options were no longer available, and the cake options were no longer available. In my opinion, his response should have been in this situation, he should have apologized, thanked her for her review, and offered to send her maybe some cake jars or something because he ships those, in my opinion. That's what I would have did as a business owner. But, everybody got to handle their business their own way. Okay, now let's get back to Darius Cooks. So underneath his post, after he wrote what he wrote, it was a couple of people in the comments that wasn't feeling his post. One person wrote, "Let me say this, you big back hating, jealous, bitter. You must be upset you didn't have a role or a part in the book signing event. Or are you mad that MFers wants no parts of you? Like, take your sour smelling on somewhere. You need some clout or something." Like, damn. I said, ooh, honey baby, she was not feeling Darius underneath this post. Darius responds back and he says, "Yikes. I hope you feel so much better after getting this off your chest." Now, I get where the lady is coming from a little bit, because when I tell you Darius is on everything, he's on everything when it has to do with controversy with this man. However, in Darius's defense, from us being able to watch from the outside looking in, the situation with the Three Kings tour that they were putting together, Kake King was a part of that. He looked real foul in that situation. From my understanding, Darius Cooks was out like tens of thousands of dollars for the event, and Kake King just walked away. Because it became too much for him, for whatever. And I get your own personal health and, this, that, and the third. But if you know Darius Cooks on any level, you know what comes with being associated with him. And you knew what was going to come with, going on tour, signing up to do an event with him. It was like the inevitable. It's kind of like you knew what this was, and now you in it and we going through it. And now you want to, you want to walk away. But some of the situations that he was emotional about and responded to, I feel like he put himself in those positions. If you followed the situation with the Three Kings, I think it was the Three Kings tour, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's continue. Someone else chimes in and says, "Nah, come on, Darius. You would have done worse than this. You would have attached their FB page, their nappy wig, and a dress, and did a whole live. So stop it." So I'm cracking up because that's definitely Darius style. He responds and says, "Probably 5 years ago." I put my face like, what now? Come on, Darius, stop it. "And only if it's warranted. Today was not so much. When you're healed, you stop giving into small-ish and focus on what really matters." Now, I found this interesting because not too long ago, I think a couple of weeks ago, he put somebody on blast who was a paying customer for him, okay? Somebody else commented in the comment section and said, "Darius, you're not healed. I purchased your cookbooks and I plan on purchasing more. However, I asked you a question about the menu items when you mentioned your old restaurant. You snapped. I still enjoy your content. I just find it interesting that both you and Jeromie stay in attack mode even when there is no need to be. I'm prepared for whatever comes up next." Because she knew that Darius most likely was going to snap back. Because that is what he does. Like, that is what he's known for. Like, I know people that watch him and won't comment at all in his stream, because they're afraid of how he's going to respond. Shoot, I was that way at one point because I came into his live a few months ago, and a couple of people in his stream were experiencing like him cutting in and out, and people were trying to tell him, "Hey, you cutting in and out," because maybe it was his Wi-Fi or whatever. And when I tell you he wasn't appreciating that comment at all, and like snapped that next two twists and a snap, I was like, damn, bro, ain't nobody even get like what you getting smart for. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, now this is a recent situation. Just August 29th of this year, he wrote, "We shipped 2 of the 4 books. Clearly we made a mistake, but why y'all be acting like y'all finna die over all mistakes? Sheesh, y'all, it's a book. We're human. We made a mistake. We can ship more books. But to do all this over like $12 is kinda insane. Yeah, I know it's her money, but is it really this serious? And the emails were sent like 2 hours apart. At least give us a chance to respond. Yikes. P.S. This is also why I don't do customer service, laugh out loud, because I claps back." And he put a screenshot of the email of somebody contacting him, saying that they had been trying to get in touch with him several times in regards to their order, yada, yada, yada. So while he didn't, like, chew them out, this is just an example that, no, you are not completely healed because you just recently did the same thing. Like, did you go off to the extent of Jeromie? Maybe, maybe not. It might have followed up with a live. I'm not sure, because sometimes he'll put up posts like this and a live will follow. But I'm not sure. But it was some people in the comments of that post that was like, this was distasteful. Like, why put somebody who's paying you money out there like that? You know what I'm saying? if she ain't received something and she trying to reach out to you, it's valid, regardless if you feel like it wasn't enough time in between or not. You know, and it could have been a glitch. Maybe she sent the emails, they didn't come through. It could have been a fluke. It could have been anything. I don't know. Maybe she tried to reach you prior to. I'm not sure, but paying customer I feel like should be handled a certain way, and I don't think that way is the proper way to handle it. However, he is a man who makes millions, so who am I? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell him how to run his business. You know, he seems to be doing just fine on his own. But I'm like, for him to say that about Jeromie, trying to separate himself as if he is above that, was a little insane to me. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I look forward to hearing y'all feedback. All right, bye. I forgot something, y'all. So this clip at the end was people saying, I hope he doesn't go in on Darius for this post. Somebody said he already did. Then someone else clarifies and says he didn't go in. He just simply asked to be left alone. Now, I did go visit his page trying to see if he did a live or put a post up or anything. I didn't find anything. This post was up for about an hour by the time I saw it. So if he did respond, I could have missed it. And he also could have did it on his Instagram or something versus Facebook. But again, let me know your thoughts. Leave it in the comment section below. All right, bye.